Welcome back to the TYSK Report. This is MMC bringing you the things you should know happening in the world of technology. Of course, I have some interesting articles on the docket. So let's get to it. Elon Musk gives ex-employees 1 year to replace your bank. Now it says here Elon Musk wants X to be the center of your financial world, handling anything in your life that deals with money. He expects those features to launch by the end of 2024. He told ex-employees during an all-hands call on Thursday, saying that people will be surprised with just how powerful it is. Continuing on, it says, "When I say payments, I actually mean someone's entire financial life," Musk said, according to audio of the meeting obtained by The Verge. "If it involves money, it'll be on our platform, money or securities or whatever. So it's not just like send $20 to my friend. I'm talking about like you won't need a bank account." The company is currently working on locking down money transmission licenses across the US so that it can offer financial services. Musk told employees Thursday he hopes to get the others X needs in the next few months. In addition to that, turning X into a rich hub for financial services ties directly into Musk's goal of making the platform into an everything app. So going into 2024, it's going to be a lot of innovation. I can definitely see some interesting things happening in the new year. In addition to that, with this information that I just spoke about, this could be a great reason why Elon Musk wants to start to have people verify who they are, because if it eventually turns into a place where people hold their money, you definitely don't want thousands of bots being on this platform where they could possibly get to these bank accounts or people's money. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens with X in 2024, and I hope you're there to witness it with us all. Moving on to the next article. Quorum's Poe introduces an AI chatbot creator economy. Quorum's AI chatbot platform Poe is now paying bot creators for their efforts, including those who generate prompt bots on Poe itself, as well as server bots created by developers who integrate their bots with the Poe AI. The program, which went live last week, is among the first of its kind to monetarily reward the efforts of those building AI bots. So at launch, there are two ways for bot creators to generate income. With the first, if a bot leads a user to subscribe to Poe, the company will share a cut of the revenue back with the bot's creator immediately. Another method involves bot creators setting a per message fee, which Quorum will pay on every message. The latter option is opening up soon, the company says. Poe.com is a really great website. It's a great tool that I use often. I definitely play around with the different LLMs that they have on there. So I'll definitely be checking out the app, but you should also be checking out the app because this is an amazing opportunity for you to dive more into learning about AI chatbots or prompt bots and how to create them. And in addition to that, while you're learning, you can also find a way to monetize that and earn from it. So don't miss out on an opportunity to acquire some new skills while also gaining the opportunity to make money from those skills you acquired. Let's move on to the next article. Ford snaps up EV power startup to boost its charging tech. Ford is buying and burying automotive power, or AMP for short, to bolster its charging, battery management, and power conversion tech. Following the deal, Los Angeles-based AMP will cease to exist. Instead, Ford will scoop up the startup's tech, talent, and facility in Santa Fe Springs, California, to advance its own EV plans, Ford spokesman Emma Berg told TechCrunch. As an independent company, AMP's scope grew to include power management for everything from autonomous rideshare vehicles to drones and Hyperloop-style transport. Berg added that Ford is focused on accelerating EV adoption and improving charging experiences, as this particular deal is about accelerating that effort. So I like what Ford is doing here. I think they are putting themselves in a position to make sure they don't become obsolete or have a way for them to not become obsolete. In addition to that, with the UAW strike that they just had to go through, in addition to that, they're probably putting themselves in a great position to where if that were to occur later on down the road, they wouldn't be affected by it as much. In addition to that, this is probably going to give them the opportunity to recoup a lot of those losses that they had and gain some revenue for the future. And Since I am speaking of Ford, let's move on to Toyota. Toyota to invest another $8 billion into North Carolina EV battery factory. Toyota said Tuesday it will invest another $8 billion into its first EV battery factory in North America as the Japanese automaker tries to ramp up its electrification program and introduce 30 battery electric models globally by the end of the decade. The North Carolina-based factory, which is slated to go into production in 2025, is now valued at $13.9 billion according to the company. That's a jump from Toyota's initial plans to make a $1.29 billion investment to build a North American factory that will make batteries for hybrid electric vehicles and battery electric vehicles. The latest investment will add 8 battery electric and plug-in hybrid battery production lines to the facility located on 1,825 acres in Liberty, North Carolina. Toyota was long seen as a laggard in its commitment to moving its entire lineup to battery electric. The automaker, which has more resiliently ramped up its EV program, still stands by its approach to produce and sell a mix of hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and battery electric vehicles. With this investment, billions means business, and Toyota is putting themselves in a great spot for the future. In addition to that, a key thing that was spoken about was that mixture of vehicles that they're going to be selling. They will find themselves in the full cycle of the change from gas to electric. They will be able to get great sales on the decline when it comes to their hybrid and plug-in hybrid, but also on the incline when it comes to their fully electric cars. So Toyota is going to be an interesting company to watch. Let's move on to the next article. India made iPhones to top 20% of global shipments by 2024. The Indian-made iPhone is projected to account for 12% to 14% of Apple's global iPhone shipments in 2023, according to a leading analyst who further anticipates that the importance of the South Asian market to Apple will notably rise in the coming year. Foxconn currently owns between 75% and 80% of India's iPhone production capacity, said Kuhl, who has earned a reputation for its in-depth understanding of Apple's supply chain and for revealing numerous details not yet public. This dynamic is expected to shift somewhat as the Indian conglomerate Tata Group begins iPhone manufacturing at the Winstron production line it has acquired in the country. India is increasingly becoming a key market for Apple. The iPhone maker this year opened its first 2 official India retail stores and is eyeing expanding its services portfolio in the country. New Delhi is actively offering financial incentives worth billions of dollars to attract global companies to establish manufacturing operations in India. The incentives come at a time when many firms, including Apple, are looking to cut their reliance on China for manufacturing their devices and what analysts often call China Plus One strategy. That was a very interesting article right there. Comment down below in the comment section your thoughts, and let's move on to the next article. Hive 3 launches to connect brands with leading AI creatives. Forum's new online platform Hive 3 was unveiled in preview back in the summer of 2023. It was built to essentially gamify the process of connecting brands with experienced and dynamic AI creatives, offering different time box challenges in which creatives would compete to create the best assets for a given brand in exchange for cash prizes. Winners are chosen by Hive 3's community and or panel judges. Now it says here, AI creatives who place first, second, or third in each brand challenge will receive some portion of a $5,000 pot, while playoff winners will receive grand prizes between $10,000 and $50,000 according to the Hive 3 site. And if you look here, here is the competition right here. Of course, Crumble Cookie, an amazing store with some amazing cookies. So if you've never been there, definitely go try out their products. But this challenge right here gives you the opportunity to dive more into this contest and use some of those AI skills that you might have. But in addition to that, as was mentioned earlier with the Quarrels poll and the chatbot or prompt bot that you would be able to build and get monetized for, this is another opportunity for you to engage in something creative, a contest, and acquire some AI skills, get some repetition in enhancing those AI skills, but also having the opportunity to win some money along the way. So definitely check out that contest, see if you can get involved, and tell a friend to get involved. Moving on to the next article. Forrester's 2024 predictions report warns of AI shadow pandemic as employees adopt unauthorized tools. Forrester Research unveiled its highly anticipated 2024 predictions report last week, charting a course for a more measured AI growth while warning business leaders to prepare for rampant shadow usage as employees rely on their own AI tools to be productive. The 38-page report sees AI platform budgets tripling in 2024 as companies invest in scalable solutions to build, deploy, and monitor AI models. However, Forrester cautions this won't be enough to satisfy employee demand. The report predicts 60% of employees will use their own AI tools at work, introducing new regulatory and compliance challenges. Here are some of the biggest takeaways from the Forrester 2024 AI Predictions Report. 60% of employees will use their own AI tools at work, creating security risk. AI platform budgets will triple as demand for AI capabilities spikes. 85% of companies will incorporate open source AI models into their tech stack. 40% of enterprises will proactively invest in AI governance for compliance. Issuers will begin offering AI hallucination insurance, covering AI mistakes. Generative AI will see 36% CAGR growth from 2023 to 2030 as adoption surges. Enterprises will move AI from R&D into production business applications. AI strategies must focus on managing shadow usage and driving value. Tech leaders feel pressure from employees and executives to adopt AI. And last but not least, 2024 will start the era of intentional AI as hype gives way to pragmatism. From that article, in 2024, I can see big companies having a requirement for all of their employees to at least have some type of knowledge when it comes to AI and the AI tools. And I think that's going to trickle down to the smaller companies and other companies and even the company you might work for. So this article is a great opportunity for you to at least find a way to learn a little bit more about an AI tool, get involved with it, play around with it, spend 5 or 10 minutes a day or even 30 minutes a week just playing around with it. So that way, if this were to happen, you won't find yourself on the side of not knowing any tool or having some type of interaction with or experience with the tool. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It is going to be very important going into 2024 to stay up to date on this news. So to catch up on news that you have missed, check out these articles right here because I'm going to give you more in-depth information on the things you should know happening in the world of technology.